Please join me in giving a warm welcome to George.
Aloha! Farrington's cool motto is, enter to learn, go forth to serve. But where do you enter from? A door, of course. If a door opens and you got the guts to go through, glory beckons. But if that door slams in your face, bad things can happen in your head. In 1980, the kids at Farrington were so rowdy, they couldn't have shows in their beautiful auditorium. So that shuttered door was our opportunity. They invited us to teach Shakespeare to the entire incoming class. Coach each student to perform in the solo spotlight. Each shaking in the knees student would gain empathy for the guts it took to perform before peers. In a few years, we could reopen the auditorium doors. We could do shows again. Enter T-shirt theater. Last December, at our 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. playwriting intensive, brainchild of my mentor, Walt Delaney, Walt figured that like the long-distance runner, if you ask writers to work hard until they hit the wall, they might make some discoveries when they caught their second wind. So we'd work with our kids for 8 hours. We're cozily gathered at the lip of the stage, and it felt like a campfire. I look up at the ceiling, and I begin recalling this story. T-shirt was at the Blaisdell, enjoying the musical Wicked. Intermission, newsflash. Auditorium roof is caved in. Nah, no way! When we go to Farrington, it's true. Where the ceiling used to be, big blue sky. Not just a door slamming, but an entire roof caving in. We're grieving in the parking lot, just like at our family wake. We had just lost our home. But I look around at that small group, and I smile because T-shirt theater is not a building. T-shirt theater resides in the bonds that we forge, in the respectful rituals like leaving negativity at the door, like applauding each actor's one good thing before we start rehearsing. These practices make a safe harbor for our stories. Our kipuka, safe oasis from the fires of adolescence. I invite the kids to share one moment when their life changed forever. One of our gals, I'll call her N, began quietly. You could say I'm kind of closed off, afraid of emotion, true emotion. In our family, we celebrate the lighter side, joking around, sharing perhaps too much information. My auntie goes, "So what? You depressed or what?" I joke back, "Oh, so what if I am?" "Oh, you're too young to be depressed." You're too young to be depressed. Whoa, that hit me hard. What if what I was thinking was wrong? What if what I was thinking wasn't as serious as I thought it was? At the beginning of the year, I was lost. I would fake being sick, and my mom would let me stay home. I just felt hopeless. At this point in her story, N's face is drenched in tears. There's 2 T-shirt kids on either side giving her a hug, several more reaching in a supportive touch. Our kipuka. In my family, the women are powerful, strong. They don't let anything bother them. They rule. I felt like I was disappointing them because I was weak. I just pushed everyone away. I lost friends. But in period 4, I had Rika, another t-shirt gal in my class. I had been home for a couple of days, in my room, door locked, curtains closed. My phone buzzed. It's Rika. Where are you? I miss you. Come back. That made me feel so good. I thought nobody cared. I thought nobody would miss me, but here's Rika letting me know that I mattered. Rika gave me the guts to pull up my big girl panties. I was scared to do it, but I told Mom what I was feeling. Mom could have said a lot of things, but she just listened. She took me seriously, and she got me help. Now I go see therapists once a week, and it's getting better. It's okay to feel this way. There are people who care, people who know how to help. One of our t-shirt theater mentors began speaking. This story caused me a lot of pain. It was a dark hole, and I was ashamed to even think about it. But tonight we're healing, and I think I can let some of the darkness go. I was with this girl. She was my high school sweetheart. We went to the same church together, and we were vowed to be married. But we did some things that were frowned upon by our church, and we were disfellowshipped. That means no one from church can speak with you, not even your family. We were shunned. That's a heavy door slamming in your face. After a long and lonely trial, we were finally reinstated. But then, like a fool, I go and do some other things that gets me disfellowshipped again. Unbeknownst to me, my girl has been seeing somebody on the side and is no longer interested in marrying me. I rush to her house, and I show them the too expensive ring that I bought for her. They tell me sadly, it's not happening. She got somebody else. So I've been excommunicated, and now I'm dumped. And that second slamming door has been kicked in by a pink rubber slipper. The only thing keeping me in this world is teaching drama in the schools for t-shirt theater. I don't tell George, I don't tell anybody. These kids, they're expecting me to show up in the morning, right? I gotta do that. I'm close to bottom. And I get this call from a female friend of mine. She's in an abusive relationship with this football player that I used to go to school with. She calls me. I'm homeless, sleeping in my car under the bridge. She calls me. So I pull up at her place, help her load up, and I'm thinking, whoa, this guy is a big dude. What if he wakes up, huh? She told me he was napping, but what if he wakes up? Luckily, he never does. My friend's phone call cracked open the door so that a sliver of light and a breath of air came in. So even though the door slams, you can reopen it. Sometimes the smallest gesture, a phone call, a text, a smile, can make the biggest difference in someone's life. Mahalo.